Hey, Brent Osborn here with another hop day. I've got Tom Aguero from QueenCityDrinks.com in the store. Say hi, Tom.
Hi.
And we're here to talk about not a variety of hop today, but infusing or randling. Tom brought a Randall Jr. for us. I've got some wheat beer in the French press with some Belma hops. Real quick, Tom, what does infusing do?
Basically, when you infuse anything with the beer, you're adding those flavors. It's just like dry hopping, but for a very short period of time and a relatively limited amount compared to what you do with 5 or 10 gallons of beer.
How is it different than dry hopping?
Well, again, you're going to add, a lot less beer. You're going to look at 1 pint, maybe 2, depending on how big your French press is. And then you're going to usually add more hops, so you get more of the flavor out faster than you will with dry hopping, because you'll dry hop for 3 or 4 days. You'll randle for 10 or 15, or you'll infuse for 10 or 15 minutes. And
will that give a different flavor than dry hopping, or?
Not really.
So it's just a quick way to dry hop,
yes,
a homebrew or even a commercial beer?
Yep,
exactly. Can we do either one?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right.
And it gives you a great idea for the hops. If you don't want to commit 5 gallons to a brand new hop, you can try, infusing that hop in a beer and know what you're going to get out.
All right, well, let's try this and let's see what we think.
What did you use for the hops in the beer initially?
It didn't have a late hop edition, just a American, not hoppy wheat beer.
Okay. I feel like I got some melon and a little bit of grapefruit in there too.
Uh-huh.
And I'm guessing that's all. I'm not familiar with Belma. I'm guessing that came from the Belma.
Yeah, I think we did Belma a couple weeks ago, and it was like berry, melon, like cantaloupe kind of.
Cantaloupe, there you go. Get a lot of cantaloupe. So this is a great way to learn about the Belma hop without having to commit a full 5 gallons to it.
Right.
With so many new hops coming out of the day, an experimental 05367, who knows what that is? Throw it in an infusion, you'll find out real quick.
Yeah, and that's great. So we can make a 5-gallon batch of beer and do like hop school.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Is there anything else we can do with the infuser, with the French press or the Randall Jr.? Is it just hops?
Yeah, I mean, hops are kind of the beginning of infusing things. I think that's kind of where it got started. But you can do whatever you want. Whatever you think of throwing in a beer, if you ever have an idea, I want to make 5 gallons of a Russian Imperial Stout with ghost peppers, that might be a little bit much, but you could take a habanero and put, a habanero in here with your favorite stout and see what that tastes like. 1 habanero might be too much, you might do half. Or you might do 1 habanero, 2 vanilla beans, a stick of cinnamon, and some cocoa powder. And you basically have Mexican cake, which is a fantastic beer. I've done that a number of times with this Randall. I love it. So really, the bottom line is that the sky is the limit, and whatever you think of, you can infuse.
Awesome. That sounds like
from fruits in lagers to raspberries and sours and goses.
That sounds like a lot of fun, and we've got almost all of those spices except for the habaneros on our shelf here at Osborn Brewing. So if you'd like to try that, look us up and give us a holler.
But you do have Thai chili peppers.
I do have Thai chili peppers. I just don't have habaneros.
Don't convince your friend to eat any.
All right, thanks guys. We'll see you next week with another hop day.
Thanks for tuning in. Remember, life's too short to drink diet beer.